Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for the Walking Dead franchise. This was a suggested video, and this one we're going to be talking about the Walking Dead as a franchise as a whole, talking about what's coming up for the franchise and what is going to be a success going forward and what is going to be a fail going forward in the Walking Dead franchise. So let's discuss. Okay guys, so it's going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another Walking Dead video for today. This one is going to be doing another video for the Walking Dead franchise. So, this video was suggested by Brian Akeem, and he wanted me to go ahead and do this video talking about the Walking Dead franchise and all of the different properties we have right now for the Walking Dead franchise. That includes The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, Rick Grimes movies, Dead in the Water, Tales of the Walking Dead, and everything else that is involved in the Walking Dead franchise. What are my thoughts and what do I think on the Walking Dead franchise and the current state it's in, and what pieces of the Walking Dead property going forward will be a success, and what pieces of Walking Dead in the franchise that are going to be releasing that will be complete flops. So, we're going to talk about that in this video. Very, very cool video suggestion by Brian Akeem here, and we're going to go ahead and do it. So, man... Alright, let's get into this here. So, the Walking Dead franchise as a whole, man, oh man, this is a confusing one, man. Honestly, it really is. And, you know, it's kind of sad for me to actually say that just because, I mean, you know, it's one of the things I'm the most passionate about in my life. I'm going to be honest. The Walking Dead is one of the most passionate things you'll ever hear me talk about. But even I can acknowledge that there are certain things in this franchise that are good and that are going to be a success going forward, and things that are not exactly going to work out. And that's what makes the franchise so tricky, right? So, and it also is involved with how, you know, Gimple and AMC and everybody else treats the franchise as well, too. So, we're going to get into that. But, yeah, so let's get into it. We're going to talk about everything in the Walking Dead franchise and kind of give our thoughts on the current state and, well, whether or not it'll be a success or whether or not it'll be a flop. Alright, so starting things off with the Walking Dead main show. Now, the Walking Dead main series obviously is wrapping up its final season right now. We have, of course, the last 16 episodes of The Walking Dead, which, honestly, this is how I'd say about The Walking Dead. I mean, The Walking Dead main show is why we are here today, which kind of is my main point about this year, you know, with a lot of people. I know there's been a lot of people saying that World Beyond just kicked Walking Dead's ass this year, you know, and one of the main things I have to say about that is that remember where we started. Remember what show made us get here at this point. What show made us get a Fear the Walking Dead or a World Beyond or whatever. That is the main Walking Dead. If we didn't care about the characters in The Walking Dead, if we didn't care about the story in The Walking Dead, we wouldn't give a shit about these spinoffs, you know? And that's why Walking Dead always, basically no matter what, will always remain on top for me when it comes to cast, when it comes to characters, when it even comes to villains, the general writing, and I mean a lot of stuff. It really always boils down to the main Walking Dead for me. Now, in terms of its success, obviously Walking Dead main show has gone down over the years. You know, it does not get the ratings it did 5 years ago. Let's not, you know, let's address the elephant in the room there. But this is what I would say about The Walking Dead. We have 16 episodes. If The Walking Dead was going on until season 15, I would be a little nervous about the state and the viewership and whatever going forward. However, yes, the viewers are down for season 11. It's not anything near as much as what we got, you know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. But this is the thing, is that Walking Dead is ending. It doesn't matter if it gets 500,000 views. They're already filming 11C. They're already working on the ending of The Walking Dead. They are already wrapping up this show. So really, no matter what the ratings are, Walking Dead will remain fine until the end. So, Walking Dead, and plus it's the main Walking Dead, that's the biggest show that people are going to be watching. I think the main Walking Dead, especially since it's ending, and it, you know, still has had a relatively decent first half of a season, I think we'll have a decent to good ending of The Walking Dead. And I don't think that The Walking Dead is in jeopardy of, like, you know, I don't know, not releasing the rest of the season because the viewers are so down that nobody cares. No, I think Walking Dead main show is fine. I think the state of it is fine. The only thing that really would add anything to this would be Rick Grimes, and that's just a bonus. I feel like Walking Dead is fine right now, and even if the viewers are down, we still have AMC Plus, and The Walking Dead's ending anyway. It's not like we have to worry about the viewers going down, because at the end of the day, it's ending next year. So Walking Dead, if anything, let's enjoy the ride, because I don't think we have anything to worry about. That's what I would say about the main Walking Dead, at least, right? Now, Fear the Walking Dead. Oh boy, so we go from a success to a piece of shit. All right, let's talk about this. So, Fear the Walking Dead, man. Honestly, where the hell do I even begin with this freaking show? I guess I'll say this. Fear the Walking Dead, okay, fine. Does it have moments where it has a good episode here and there? You got me. Fine. There are some episodes where it's like, oh shit, like they actually did a good episode. But for the most part, you're dealing with mediocre TV, lazy writing, going back on their original writing, Madison, which is exactly why I've never been excited for this return from the day that it was announced, is because you know that they're not going to actually do this right. You know they're going to screw this up somewhere. Now, Fear the Walking Dead, I hate to say, guys, is the opposite of The Walking Dead. Walking Dead is deciding to do something smart and end while it still has an audience, which I feel like Season 11, where it's ending right now, is a smart move on The Walking Dead's part to end it. Fear the Walking Dead, I think, personally, is dragging until it just can't anymore. And I think that's what we're going to have to worry about with Fear. Dave Erickson had a view, an idea of what the show was going to be, and he unfortunately left, and Dumb and Dumber just, they ruined it. They ruined the entire vision. You could argue it, but if you ask me, you watch the first 3 seasons of Fear, and then you watch what we have now, that is not the vision that original showrunner have. Okay, he did not have that, and it's a shame. Fear the Walking Dead, if you ask me, is a dead show, and it is a walking zombie, and we're waiting for somebody to take it out, and once it's taken out, we're going to be singing hallelujah, you know? That is essentially Fear the Walking Dead. I think it is going to go down until it can't anymore. So, sadly, I think Fear will eventually fail us. It's just a matter of a time when. That's kind of the way I can say Fear the Walking Dead is right now. Now, next up is the Daryl and Carol spinoff that we're going to be getting after the main Walking Dead is over. Now, the Daryl and Carol spinoff, honestly, is, in my opinion, their way to keep Norman Reedus on AMC and not get rid of him altogether. I don't think that this show is supposed to be that good, which I hate to say is why I don't think it's going to go past a couple seasons. You know, I think it'll be a couple seasons, and I unfortunately think that the Daryl and Carol show, call me crazy, I think it will still get more views than Fear the Walking Dead, because it is still Daryl, it is still Carol, it is still Walking Dead characters. I am still going to watch it, but the problem is, do I think that this show will be so good to where it is insane the demand and they keep releasing seasons because there are so many people that want it so bad? Now, I haven't watched it. I haven't seen anything of it, so who am I to judge? At least in terms of a general idea and a general concept of what we know of the show, I'll say this much. I think the Daryl and Carol show, it'll, again, sadly, I hate to say it, guys. It actually bugs me to actually say this. I think it's going to be like Fear. I think they're going to try to do it as long as they can until eventually they don't have enough viewers to keep it going anymore. And then they're going to be like, guys, like, you know, wrap it up, you know, we have no choice. So that's what I think that's going to be. Now, Tales of the Walking Dead. Now, this is something that I actually think is going to be pretty cool, okay? This is something I think is actually going to be pretty good for The Walking Dead. You're going to have old actors return for Tales of the Walking Dead. I think fans are really going to enjoy that, and better yet, I think fans are going to like it more than the Daryl Carol spinoff. I definitely think so. A lot of those characters that the fans talk about even to this day, like characters like the Governor or Glenn or, you know, Abraham or people like this, we're going to get to see those characters again because of this show. Tales of the Walking Dead is something that I don't think they need to do all the time. I feel like Tales of the Walking Dead could be like sprinkles in an ice cream. You know, it's the best example I can use. You know, you get some sprinkles in there every once in a while. You know, you have one. You know, it kind of adds to the flavor of the franchise, if you will. That is a terrible way to compare it, but I'm sorry, it's all I got. Tales of the Walking Dead is like the sprinkles in your ice cream. That is exactly what it is, and you get a little bit of it every time you take a bite, you know? That's kind of the best way to put it, is that Tales, I feel like I don't even think Tales should be a season thing. If you guys want my honest opinion, I think every once in a while when they want to do one, do one, you know? The fans will be there to see the old characters return again. You'll get a viewer base, and, you know, you don't have to promise your fans like a certain amount of episodes a year or whatever. Just do one whenever you want to do one, you know, and whenever an actor is available and you got a story in mind. Tales of the Walking Dead, I'll tell you right now, is a very, very wise idea for The Walking Dead. And unless I see it bomb, which I'll be shocked about, I think Tales of the Walking Dead is actually a really good idea, and fans are already excited for it. So keep that around. I think it's a good idea. I'm going to be honest. I think Tales of the Walking Dead is a good idea. I was skeptical at first, but I think it's a good idea. Now, okay. Oh, man. Dead in the Water. Okay, so Dead in the Water. I'm going to go over this one quick. I think this is a piece of shit idea. Okay, you want my honest opinion? You guys know I don't like to hold back anything. I like to simply tell you guys what's on my mind. Piece of shit idea. I don't know what the hell they were thinking about this. A submarine led by Riley stupid webisode series. Dear God, I hope they get rid of the concept altogether, because that is going to flop. No one cares about Riley. We are almost a season later, and even back in the day, nobody cared about Riley. Nobody's going to care about him now. They'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that dude. I forget his name. Yeah, he was there for a little bit, but I kind of forget his name. Yeah, he was with that old man, wasn't he? What is he doing here? Like, that's all people are going to say. Like, people are not going to remember Riley when that show actually comes out. I'll tell you right now, Dead in the Water, hence the title, is Dead in the fucking Water, okay? Alright, now the last one. Boy, oh boy, we saved the best for last, if you will. One that I'm excited for, but I keep holding back my excitement because they won't release a damn thing about it. The Walking Dead Rick Grimes movies, which is the last thing that we'll cover for this. The Walking Dead Rick Grimes movies, if they come out, I think they will be well received. The problem is that they've waited so long to where I'm concerned that it's not going to be as big as it would have been if it aired last year or this year. When the movie finally comes out, I don't know how many people are going to actually be interested in watching it. I will, and I'm sure a lot of other people will, but it won't be as big as it probably would have been if it aired last year or the year before. I think it'll have a decent amount of viewers, but I don't think it's going to be like the movie trending that week. I mean, and that sucks because it really should, but I feel like they waited so long to where it'll get a decent amount of views, but I don't think people are going to freak out as much as they would have a few years ago. So, yeah, and unfortunately, I'm already seeing fans turn on Rick. A lot of people are saying, like, oh my God, what we have now is way better than that piece of shit lead that led the show before. I'm like, oh my God, people. The reason why you watch The Walking Dead is because you watch Sheriff Rick try to find his family. Did you not? Like, it just drives me nuts how much people turn on Rick nowadays. It's insane. But anyway, let me know now. I want to hear from you guys. Where do you guys stand on The Walking Dead franchise? What do you guys think? And how much do you think The Walking Dead franchise is going to succeed? What do you think will flop? What do you think will do well? Let me know and write your comments in the comment section below. So, of course, guys, if you're new here, click to subscribe so you don't miss some of my videos for The Walking Dead. Follow the Instagram TV source, guys, and of course, let's see you guys way soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
Anybody out there?